We're back with a huge video. Today my PSA returns came back. There's so many nice cards, so many old cards, just so many cards in general. I'm hoping to get some good grades on this. Let's check them out together. There's the PSA box, man. I am so excited to see what we have. As you guys can see, I think there's about 45 cards in here. I don't remember the exact number. It is a mix of mine and my cousin's cards. They should be in sequential order. Let's just start from this one. Which way is the front? Okay, we're starting off at the back like that. Okay, let's see. What even is the first card? What do we start off with? We start off with the Metagross. Now, I love this card. We're starting off light. This is the Metagross from Paradox Rift? Temporal? What does it say? It's Paradox Rift. No, it's Temporal Forces. It's Temporal Forces. This card, I mean, it looks good. The centering looks pretty good. I mean, I'm looking at it now and it looks like the right's a little bit thinner. The back look good, but it's a beautiful card. I love Metagross, so I'm hoping for a 10. Let's just get a 10 to start off with. Hey, look at that. We get a 10 Metagross illustration rare from Temporal Forces. That is a great start. I love that. We already start off with a 10. That's beautiful. That is a good start to this. Let's see if we can carry on. I don't know what the value is as of right now, but of course I will have the values up. Let's have a look at this next card though. We start off with a 10. Let's see what the next card is. A Tyranitar from Paldea Evolved. Beautiful card. Obviously worth a decent amount now as well. Look pretty good. I don't see any issues with it. I'm hoping for a 10. We started off with the Metagross 10. Let's see if we can get a Tyranitar 10. What is it? We got a 9, unfortunately. A 9. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But Scarlet and Violet illustration rares, they are tough to grade. They are tough to grade. So I'm probably going to sell that Tyranitar. That is unfortunate. But it is what it is. We have 110, 19 to begin with. You guys know how difficult the illustration rares are. I don't know what we have next. We have the Steelix from Paradox Rift. Yes, I love this card. You guys know I love my big beefy boys. We've got Steelix right here. The Construction Steelix. Beautiful card. It looks pretty clean. Centering looks really good. I'm hoping for a 10. Let's see what we get. It's a 10. Look at that. There we go. So we got the Metagross and the Steelix in a 10. I love that. That's amazing. Great start so far. 2 10s and a 9. I think we're already better off than my first PSA. Now, this is my second ever PSA returns. So I'm hoping for some good stuff. Right, let's see. What card do we have? We have the Chansey from Twilight Masquerade. It's a really adorable card, this. I like this art. Snorlax in the background. Ditto in the bottom corner there. I love this card. Again, looks very clean. Let's hope for a 10. It's a 9. A 9. That's not good. That's not good. But it's alright. I mean, it's a cheap card anyway. So, not too bad. But the next card we have the Jumper, man. I absolutely adore this card. I love how this is drawn. It's not worth a lot. It isn't. But I want it for my own PC. So I want to get a 10. No other reason. No monetary reason. Let's see what we get. It's a 10. Look at that. Man, these illustration rares are coming through. Wow, I'm going to lose my voice at this rate. So we've got 3 10s so far. I'm loving that. We've got the Metagross, the Steelix. I'm very happy about that. I had a Japanese Metagross in a PSA 10. I traded that away at LCS, so, but now I have one in English. So I'm very happy with that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I don't remember how many illustration rares I sent off, but let's have a look what the next card is. We have the Ghastly from Temporal Forces. I forgot I sent this off, but yeah, best centering I think, and I've had like 5 of these, bought, traded, whatnot, but I think this one is the best centering I've had. I'm really hoping for a 10 in this. Haunter, one of my favorite Pokemon, so I love this card. It's beautiful. You got Gengar, Ghastly, you got Meowth there chilling as well. Let's see, do we get a 10? It's a 10. Look at that. There we go. I love that. I absolutely love that. Yes, there we go. Okay, these illustration rares are going crazy. Let's see what we have now. We have the King Gambit. Again, not a valuable card, but man, I love this card. I love how it's drawn. Absolutely adore how it's drawn. Let's just get another 10. It's a 9. It's a 9. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Not a problem, though. Not a problem. What do we get next? A Yveltal, man. I love this card. I don't know if I spoiled the grade there for you guys. If I did, I'll blur it out, but whatever, I didn't get to see it. But man, look at this card. Absolutely beautiful. Paradox Rift, Yveltal, beautiful colors on this card. Again, look really good. Centering looks good. Let's get a 10 on it. Let's get a 10 on it. It's an 8. An 8. An 8. There must have been like some big boy print lines I didn't notice on this card. That's unfortunate because the centering, maybe it's a bit thicker on the left than it is on the right, but again, 8. That's crazy. I mean, you guys let me know if you see anything, because I don't see anything glaring right there. So, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Well, first 8. That's fine. That is fine. What do we have next? Let's have a look. We have the Zapdos from Scarlet and Violet 151. This looked like a very clean copy. Obviously, it's a bit stonky right now, as Uncle Viv would say. Uncle Viv would say. He's turning me into an Uncle Viv. Let's see if we get a 10, though. Let's see if we get a 10. It's a clean copy. It's a 10. Look at that. I love that. I love that. Beautiful. Awesome. I love that. So that's our first special illustration rare that we got graded. It came back a 10. What else do we have? We have the Alakazam special illustration rare from 151. I had a lot. I have all of the special illustration rares apart from the Charizard, but barely any were worth grading. They had some of them had nicks and whatever. I'm hoping this Alakazam gets a 10. Look, centering good. Everything looks good. Beautiful card as well. Let's see a 10. Okay. Wow, this is a very topsy-turvy grade reveal so far. It's interesting. Okay, you know what, I'm fine. Let's see what else we have. We have the Entei. I love this card. It's a beautiful card from the Galarian Gallery in Crown Zenith. Now this, the Suicune and the Raikou, it's a trio. I did buy the Suicune, but man, it was so off-centered I didn't even send it off with this batch. But these cards looked perfect, so I'm hoping for 10s on these. Again, they're not crazy value. Let's see a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. I love that. So next we should have the Raikou. Let's take a look. Yes, we do. There we go. Again, perfectly. It's perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. Let's get another 10. It's another 10. Look at that. There we go. We're getting a stonky pile. I don't know if you guys can tell with the perspective right there, but yeah. We're getting a lot of 10s. We're getting a lot of 10s. Unfortunately, had a couple 9s, a couple 8s, but you know what? Our 10s are good. So let's see what else we have. We have the Giratina from Lost Origin. This is my boy. This is the one you would have seen in the video. However, I don't think this is going to get a 10 or a 9. I just want this for my personal collection. My cousin took a look at it and he expected it to get a 7. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. It's a 9? What? I'll happily take a 9. My voice cracked like crazy there. I will gladly take a 9. What? We thought it was going to get a 7, like an 8 at max, but a 9? I'll happily take a 9. Is that a 9? I had to take a double check there. Oh my god, I would take a 9 happily for this. Wow, I was kind of expecting myself to crack this out and just keep it, but no, I'm keeping a 9 for sure. Amazing. You guys know this is my favorite card of Sword and Shield as a whole. Probably one of my top 3, top 5 cards of all time. Man, wow. A 9? Wow, that's a very, very interesting, happy surprise. I'm so happy about that. That's amazing. Oh, this last card is stuck. Let's see. I say last card. It's not the last card. What do we have? We have the Palkia from Astral Radiance. I love this card. It reminds me of the MC Escher painting. Just a beautiful card. It's a perfect copy as well. I remember I picked this up in my first ever card show at LCS in May. Let's see if it gets a 10. Let's get a 10. Come on now. It's been a really, 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 really good start so far. A 9. A 9. A 9. Okay. I'll take a 9. I'll take a 9. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. No worries. What's next though? We have the Squirtle from 151. Illustration rare. You guys know the story already. Illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet. It's hard to get 10s. This Squirtle looks good, however. I'm hoping for a 10. I'm hoping for a 10. Let's see a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. Wow. This is great so far. Oh my god. I love this. I love this. I love this. This is great so far. It is great. Happy days. Alright, let's carry on though. Let's see. What's next? We have the Raichu EX. Now, I picked this up off my cousin, but it looked clean. No scratches on the holo. No print lines. We expect it might get a 9. Could potentially get a 10. Now, of course, if it gets a 10, it stonks. Let's see what it is, though. Let's see what it is. I'm hoping for a 10. Let's get a 10. So, it's from Sandstorm. I didn't even know. In my first ever PSA, I had the Kabutops EX and the Wailord EX. Both of those got a 7. This Raichu... Let's see what it gets. A 9. A 9. I will take a 9. I'm happy with a 9. Do you know what? A 9 for a Sandstorm 2003. 2003 and it's still getting a 9. That's crazy. But yeah, you guys can see there's like barely anything on here. That's crazy. I'm happy about that. That's a good one so far. Japanese. Do I remember what I sent off in Japanese? Do I remember? I don't think I do. Let's check it out together. All right, there we go. Look at this Giratina. Beautiful. So, Plasma Battle But man, I picked this up at LCS. It's such a beautiful card. I love the Japanese. Is this black? This has to be black and white. Of course, it's black and white. Full arts. They just have the texture. It's just beautiful looking. I think we said this is going to get an 8, so I don't expect it to get a 10 or whatever. But do you know what? I got this for cheap. I think I traded something in that wasn't really worth much, and I got a good price on this. So let's see. Let's see something. I don't know what I'm going to see, but let's see something cool. An 8. I will take an 8. I will take an 8 quite happily. I will take an 8 quite happily. This is a PC card. Value-wise, doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. Okay. Let's see what we have next. There's a lot of Giratinas, actually. Giratina just has really cool cards. Let's see what we have next. We have the Pikachu from Crown Zenith. Now, this card looked absolutely perfect. No issues whatsoever. I am expecting just a straight 10 on this. Just a straight 10. Just a straight 10. It's a straight 10. Look at that. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy so far. That's amazing. So, some of my cousin's graded cards are in here as well, by the way. When we get over to his cards, I will let you guys know, because there are some crazy, crazy cards. But I think my pile is still yet to be done. There we go. So we have the Arceus GG70, I believe, from Crown Zenith. Man, I love this card. It is a thing of beauty. I managed to pick it up from the PM1 guys, I believe, actually. They were in my local Comic Con. I think I'm stood off to the side, but it doesn't really matter. You guys are all focused on the card anyway. Let's see what we get. Let's get a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. I love that. Now, I'm going to leave that there for a second, because the Giratina. Now, I did buy a Giratina in a PSA 10. This Giratina I got graded in May. It came back in 8. However, I just wanted to crack that one and just grade it with these ones, because I couldn't find another one that was worth grading. I didn't want to crack the 10 and then, you know, get that graded again and whatnot, whatever. So I cracked this one, which got an 8. You can see the centering is quite bad on it, so I don't expect to get a 10. But just in case I decide to sell these, I can sell these as a, you know, as a group of 4, even though one would probably get a 9. But let's see what we get. Remember, it came through with an 8. It's a 9. It's a 9. It got up. So hang on. Wait there. Okay, so I've lost it. I don't know where it is, but I kept the label when we cracked it because it was an 8 to begin with. So the fact that it got upgraded when we did nothing to it, I would say that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Of course, 9 doesn't really increase the value or anything for Sword and Shield era cards. However, the fact they went from an 8, which would have probably lowered the price, up to a 9, I'm fine with that. That's a free upgrade for me. Then, of course, next, to continue this quadret, whatever they're called, we have the Dialga. The Origin Form Dialga. Of course, look at this. It's a beautiful card. I think this was actually gifted to me by Ian, the owner of Dead Universe Comics. You guys should definitely check them out, because if this gets a 10, I'm going to go give him a hug if I see him. Let's see what we get. It's a 10. Look at that. Ian, you're getting a hug, mate. You're getting a hug. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then, of course, there's only one more card to go through. It's the Origin Form Palkia. Really? Oh. Wow. That's really badly. I've sent it from top to bottom. Is this my card? I don't think this is getting a 10. It's probably getting a 9. Let's see what we get. It's a 9. Okay. 2 10s, 2 9s. You know what? I will take that. I will take that. Yeah, I saw that on the back, and it's very badly off-centered top to bottom. I don't know how we missed that. Maybe we didn't miss that. Maybe it was the only one I had, but beautiful. So, 10 for the Arceus, 9 for the Giratina, 10 for the Dialga, 9 for the Palkia. At least it's symmetrical. That's fine. That's fine. I shall take that. No problem. No problem whatsoever. And now I think we're starting with my cousin's pile. So let me move this to the side. Let's see. Let's see. What do we start with? His pile is crazy. I hope you guys have stayed around, because no, this is still my stuff. I forgot. This is still my stuff. I forgot. Temporal Forces, Special Illustration Rares, Temporal Forces, my favorite set. I'm hoping it treats me right. Let's start with a 10 with this Gouging Fire. You guys know I'm crazy about the Iron Crown, but man, these other illustration rares, look at them. Beautiful. Let's get a 10. It's a 9. It's a 9. It's a 9. Okay, we still have more chances. Really, the Iron Crown? Nope, it's the Iron Leaves. This is one I packed myself. You would have seen that if you saw my Temporal Forces openings. Packed this in the videos. Looks pretty clean. Centering looks good. Let's get a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10. Beautiful. 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 Is Iron Crown next? No, it's the Walking Wake. Okay, I did just buy one PSA 10. I don't know why. But yeah, beautiful card. I mean, look at the detail on this card. It's a beautiful card. Temporal Forces. It's a beautiful set. It looks quite heavy on the top, actually. Do we get a 10, though? We do get a 10. I will gladly take that. My God, wow. Okay, that is amazing. We're doing so well with this opening. We're doing really well. Next is my favorite card of Scarlet and Violet so far. Absolutely beautiful card. I don't know where I got this one from. I think I did a trade-in with Trident cards. I really want to see a 10. I really want to see a 10. Come on now. Don't blue ball me. Let's get a 10. Yes! There we go. It's a 10. Lovely. I love that. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love that. Oh boy. Right. Okay. So 3 10s from the Temporal Forces Special Illustration. Oh no, there should still be one more. Of course, the Raging Bolt should be next. Let's see. Is it the Raging Bolt? It is the Raging Bolt. Come on now. Let's get a 10 on this as well. Centering looks good. Top to bottom looks good. Come on now. It's perfect. It's a perfect card. Again, I got this from Dead Universe Comics. You guys should definitely check them out. Let's see what we got. It's a 10. It's a 10. I love that. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I'm going to lose my voice. I swear to God, I'm going to lose my voice. That is amazing. Look at that. 4 Temporal Forces, Special Illustration Rares, 4 10s. We got the Gouging Fire and a 9, unfortunately, but this is probably going to get sold. Crazy. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay. Now we have started off with my cousin's pile. So this is where it starts to get crazy. He had his own Arceus GG70. Mine came back a 10. He's got a good eye. His probably should come back a 10. A 9. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I bet he's not happy about that. Seeing that, you know, my Arceus got a 9. But that's fine, because his other cards will make up for it. We have the Hisuian Growlithe. Is this mine? We'll have to sort it out between me and him. I think this might be mine. I'm not sure though. But beautiful card. Twilight Masquerade, Hisuian Growlithe. Of course, it's a 2-parter with Perrin. This might have been his if Perrin is next. Let's see what he gets. A 9. If this is my cousin's, he's not off to a good start, is he? What do we have next? We have the Perrin. I think this is my cousin's lot. I think actually I might have sold him that Hisuian Growlithe. Okay, come on now. Let's be excited for him. Let's get at least a 10 on the Special Illustration Rare Perrin from Twilight Masquerade. It's a 10. Okay, there you go. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. What's next? We have the Carmine, man. I love this card. I want to pick this up myself, to be honest. It is a beautiful card. I thought for the longest time that she was eating takoyaki, which is one of my favorite foods. It looks like it's just like a candied apple. I have no idea. Looks perfect, though. Looks perfect. Let's get a 10. A 9. Oof. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. It gets crazier, though. It gets crazier. You guys see this? You guys see this? It's crazy. It's crazy. Come on now. Look at this card. Look at this. Maybe a little bit thicker on the right to the left. But let's get a 10. Let's get a 10. It's a 9. My cousin is not having a good time, is he? Good thing he has another chance. Right. Come on. Let's see a 10. That looks perfect. That looks perfect. That looks perfect. That looks perfect. It's going to be a 10. It's going to be a 10. Let's manifest it. Smash the like button. Subscribe. If you're here for the first time, comment down below. Let me know. Whatever. Let's get 10. Yes, there we go. A 10. That is crazy. Now, these are like 500 quid right now at a 10. Isn't that crazy? So, well, I'm glad he had 2 chances and at least one of them came through. He had 3 chances. Let's get another 10. Why not? Let's get another 10 for him. Come on. Look at this. Century looks perfect. Century looks amazing. Come on now. Let's see something crazy. 9. Oof. Okay. Okay. Do you know what? At least he got 1. That is stonky still. That's big bucks. Big bucks still. It gets crazier though. It gets crazier. We get the Gardevoir Special Illustration Rare from Paldean Face. Looks good. It's a beautiful card. I love this because of the Wooper there. I had to pick up one myself, even though I hate Paldean Face. It's a beautiful card. Let's get a 10. Let's get some 10s. My cousin needs it. Let's get a 10. What? A 7? Huh? Does he have like corrosive fingers or something? What is going on? Why are all of his cards horrible? That's the worst grade of the video so far. A 7 on the Gardevoir. That's crazy. Centering looks good. Top to bottom, I mean, it looks good to me. Maybe a slightly to the top, but I mean, I don't see any whitening, any issue. There must be like a massive print line or some crease or indentation or something somewhere. You guys need to let me know about that one. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, well, let's see what we have next. Look at this. Charizard from Powder and Phase. Now, it's going to be very bittersweet if this gets a 10. Because you guys know how much I hated this set. I opened up a whole case of ETBs. I got about 15 Wug Trios, 18 Nemonas, just nothing. Nothing of value. I also had some Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes for Powder and Face. But because I hated this set so much, I sold it to my cousin. My cousin was in my room, right next to me, where I'm sat right now. We opened the ETB after he bought it off me. He handed me a pack. I open it, and in my hands is this Charizard that could have been mine. But let's get him a 10 though anyway. Let's get him a 10. It's perfect. It's clean. It's clean. It's a 10. Look at that. It's a 10. That could have been mine. But you know what? I am happy. I'm happy that someone else got the luck. But there we go. Look. More Charizards. More Charizards. More Charizards. You guys got to tell me which one do you like better. This Obsidian Flame Charizard is the one that got me into... well, back into Pokemon, really. But man, this gives me Red Eyes Black Dragon vibes from Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I don't know, it looks crazy to me. You guys let me know which one you prefer better. But of course, beautiful card. It's so cheap. It's so cheap raw. But in a 10, I think it's about 180 to 200 quid. It's crazy. This card looks perfect. Looks absolutely perfect. Let's get him a 10. Let's get him a 10. What? Wow. This is a roller coaster for my cousin. I'm happy I'm not on this ride. I'm just spectating this. That's crazy. So, what's happened to these two cards? What happened here? That's crazy. A 7. 2 7s for my cousin. It's crazy. What do we have next? So we have the Espeon VMAX from Fusion Strike. I love this card. I'm going to pick it up soon. I have it to the side in a pile somewhere for me. Centering looks a bit off to me. No, looks good. I was just looking at it at a weird angle. It's a beautiful card. My cousin needs some luck. As you guys can see, 3 10s, a whole stack of 9s, and 2 7s. Let's get a 10 though for him. Come on, let's get a 10. I feel bad for him, but I'm gonna rub this in his face. I'm gonna rub this in his face. What do we have next though? We have the Sylveon VMAX from Evolving Skies. It's an adorable card. Looks very Scarlet and Violet-y with how adorable it is. I keep sliding off to the camera because I want to get a closer look myself at the cards, but my cousin deserves a 10, man. He does. Is it like lifted up on there, or is that just the bit that's holding it? Well, let's get him a 10 though. Let's get him a 10. Oh my god, he's having a horrible time with this. At least he had the Greninja in a 10. I mean, that's nice at least, right? What do we have? Okay, we now have the Leafeon. I really hope he gets a 10 on, you know, some Evolving Sky stuff. Let's get him something nice, guys. Come on, a Leafeon 10. I think he needs better glasses or something, because he's getting some horrible luck. It's really horrible. Let's check the back out together. I can instantly see that the right side is incredibly thick compared to the left. The top seems thicker than the bottom. I don't think this is getting a 10. But it is the Glaceon VMAX. Let's hope, you know, the grader makes a mistake. It kind of hurts, but you know what? Screw him. screw him. You're watching, screw you. Let's see what we have next though. We have the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies. Let's take a look at this. Alright, look. Centering looks so much better. So much better. It's a little bit thicker on the right to the left. But, bar any print lines or scratches or whatnot, it should get a 10. This should be his first Evolving Skies 10. Let's make it happen. Smash the like button. I genuinely feel bad for him. I genuinely feel bad for him. This is tough, man. This is tough. Let's see if this next card can make up for it. Let's have a look at the Centurion before we flip it over. Centurion looks really good on this one, actually. It looks perfect. It looks perfect. This is perfect. You guys see what that is? The Rayquaza VMAX from Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies, right? Look at this. Beautiful card. If there's any one of these cards that you want to be a 10, it's going to be this boy, isn't it? It's going to be this boy. It's going to be a 10. It's a 10. Look at that. There you go. At least he makes up with it with this Rayquaza. And I don't even know what it is worth in a 10. I don't even want to think about it. But that's crazy. So he's got the Greninja in a 10. He's got the Gardevoir in a 10, I think. No, he doesn't. The Gardevoir was a 7. What am I talking about? What did he get? You got the Perrin 10, the Greninja 10, the Charizard from Paldean and Fates a 10, and now this Rayquaza VMAX in a 10. That's great. That's great. At least he's getting to see some 10s. This is very reminiscent of my first PSA return, but you know what? This next card, look at this. Lugia V from Silver Tempest. It's a beautiful card. Centurion looks really, really good on that. This should be another 10. This should be another 10. He deserves it. My cousin deserves it. Let's get him a 10. It's a 10. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. At least his Temporal is actually looking a little bit healthier right now. It was looking a bit, anorexic or whatever. But it's alright. It's alright. It's beefing up a little bit right now. So we got our last 2 cards to check out. It's crazy so far. It's crazy. It's crazy. What else do we have? We have the Tyranitar V from Battle Stars. I love this card. I love Tyranitar. My favorite Pokemon. It's a beautiful card, actually, this, to be honest. I like it. I didn't know he sent it in, or if I did, I forgot. Let's have a look at the Centering. I would want this to be a 10 for him, because I'm probably going to buy it off of him, to be honest. Because I have the Ace 10. Let's see. Let's get the PSA 10 so I can buy it off of him. There we go. It's a PSA 10. Amazing. Love that. There you go. I'm happy for my cousin now because I'll be able to buy it off of him. Okay, and now we're down to our last card. Our last card from, well, this PSA return. Crazy, crazy amount of cards. Crazy cards. Let's see what the last one is. To end it off, it is the Umbreon and Darkrai GX Tag Team. It's such a beautiful card. This is a beautiful card. I think my cousin sent this off the first time and he got a 9. He cracked it. Well, let's see if we get a 10. It's a 9. It's a 9. It's a 9. It's a 9. Well, my cousin definitely had the bigger cards come back in a 10. I mean, the fact that the Lugia came back a 10, the Tyranitar, this is beautiful, man. It's too expensive, but man, I wish I could own that. Charizard, that should have been mine. Greninja, he got a 10. 3 attempts, 1 out of 3. Still, it's amazing. And then the Perrin. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Well, guys, tell me what you feel, what you think about this grade reveal. I can barely talk. I'm incredibly giddy right now. I'm also feeling quite smug because my lot was, well, it came back better than my cousin's, to be honest. I don't know what was going on with my cousin's power. He had the 7s and the Gardevoir and the Charizard. I don't know what that's about, but whatever, right? It's his problem, not mine. But, I mean, you guys should definitely let me know how you feel about this video. I would love to know your guys' thoughts about this. So just comment down below. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!